That we need along our way, someone who could help us to understand where we're going. I believe in you, you believe in me, and whenever we're afraid, we will take heart and remember that we're still standing. When the we've come so far, nothing's gonna keep us from keeping on. We've come so far, we're gonna keep it going strong. Every now and then there's a cloud above and a breakdown dead. Maybe we don't know what to do, but we keep hoping. Just when we are thinking we're all alone, there's a friend who comes along to fill us with the power we need to keep on going. When the road is long and winding and we don't know where we are, we will join our hands and look up to the stars. We've come so far, there's a sunny day that is breaking through. We've come so far, all our dreams are coming true. We've come so far, nothing's gonna keep us from keeping on. We've come so far, we're gonna keep it going strong. So far, nothing's gonna keep us from keeping on. We've come so far, we're gonna keep it going strong. We've come so far, there's a sunny day that is breaking through. We've come so far, all our dreams are coming true.
Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, TELACU Education Foundation welcomes you to the 37th Annual Building the Dream Gala, presented by Toyota. Your hosts, Priscilla, David, and Michael Lizarraga.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 37th Annual Building the Dream Gala presented by Toyota. The road we have traveled together during this past year has certainly been long and winding. The recent challenges we have all faced are why we are especially grateful to the sponsors and friends of the Foundation for being the helping hands that our amazing TELACU scholars have needed along their way. It is because of you, believing in their dreams and for believing in the work of TELACU, that all of us in our community have come so far.
Your generous, unwavering support has impacted our scholars and their families in ways too numerous to measure. You are the friends who have made it possible for all TELACU scholars to keep on going. And during this past year, when many of our scholars have needed hope more than ever, you have been the great resource that empowers the TELACU Education Foundation to keep our scholars moving forward.
The women and men of TELACU give thanks to God and to you, our partners, that the challenges of the past year have resulted in our organization's finest hour. Today, another cohort of TELACU scholars has persevered and is prepared to take all that has been entrusted to them to change the world. They've made it clear that nothing is going to keep them from keeping on.
Just like our presenting sponsor, Toyota, our TELACU scholars are going places. Here is one of our outstanding scholars, Christy Hernandez.
Thank you so much, David. On behalf of every TELACU scholar, I want to thank all of the Foundation's generous sponsors who have believed in us and have helped make our dreams possible. For me, this has included obtaining degrees from both USC and UCLA and having incredible opportunities, such as working in the Obama administration and now as Senior Government and Community Relations Specialist at the Boeing Company. Your investment is paying great dividends, with thousands of TELACU scholars working successfully every day to change the world. We couldn't achieve any of this without your great support, especially the support of our presenting sponsor, Toyota.
Thank you, Christy, and thank you, David, Priscilla, and Michael, for hosting this evening of celebration. Toyota is honored to be your presenting sponsor once again this year, and it is so fantastic seeing the Lizarragas ride in style in that beautiful Toyota RAV4 hybrid, which, by the way, is thanks to the Latino-owned Toyota of Glendale. Toyota is proud to partner with the TELACU Education Foundation and to be one of many helping hands, like all of you, to ensure TELACU scholars have the tools they need to succeed. When we invite TELACU scholars to go places, it opens a door for countless opportunities. We witness, as passengers on their road to victory, the remarkable drive that gets them to their destination. ¿Por qué vayamos juntos? Toyota has been a steadfast supporter of TELACU for over 15 years, empowering scholars to receive an education, be the first in their families to graduate, and yes, become young professionals in careers across America. These outstanding graduates truly embody the American dream. Toyota salutes the TELACU Education Foundation and all the outstanding 2021 TELACU scholars. We believe in you, and we thank you for your commitment in making tomorrow better today.
Thank you, Sebastian. Our legacy partner, PepsiCo, is dedicated to serving our communities while creating smiles with every sip. Here is President of West Division Beverages for PepsiCo North America, Johannes Evenblish.
People have the power to inspire an event, engage and endure, pursue and persevere. At PepsiCo, we believe in people, and we support their commitment to run the race, cross the finish line, and win with purpose. Among these winners are all the incredible TELACU scholars. They go on to be change agents in our community with fresh ideas that challenge some of our world's most pressing issues. And if we thought the work ended there, it doesn't. They take the challenge one step further by inspiring other young minds to do the same and leave their own legacies. One such outstanding TELACU scholar alumnus applies his hard work and imaginative thinking to influence Latinx students to keep running the race and get to that finish line. And I'm proud to say that his own race has brought him straight to us. He now puts his skill and talent to work as PepsiCo's Government Affairs Manager in Sacramento. Change agents who continue the cycle of empowerment. That's what we like. Here's a story of our new PepsiCo team member, TELACU scholar, Fidel Gomez.
I immigrated to the United States at the age of 14. I still have vivid memories of the day I left home. Tears rolling down my mother's cheek, my father holding his tears back, and their warm embrace. Their hard work manifested into a vision of what I would become. Since the day I left home, every action I have taken has been to become someone who would make them proud. My journey through high school and college was filled with challenges. While in high school, I also worked 3 to 4 jobs to support myself and my family back home. I knew that an education was the key to a more promising future. After years of diligent work, I became the first person in my family to graduate high school, college, and receive my MBA. I climbed my way up the ladder to more established jobs and expanded my network by engaging with my community. Once I made a connection with TELACU, the course of my future soared higher than ever before. The TELACU Education Foundation serves its scholars to be empowered and create self-sufficiency, but it also provides access to key leaders and industry professionals who are committed to giving dreamers, like me, the chance to show that we're worth the investment. PepsiCo believed in me. Through the foundation, they invested in my education, in my dream of bringing about change for underserved communities, and in my professional career. Now, I get to pay it forward and be a change agent as part of the PepsiCo team. I am a leader, and I am supporting our communities by mentoring and creating social impact in the most underserved communities. Thanks to TELACU, PepsiCo, and all the foundation sponsors. Scholars like me are making their American dream a reality.
At the core of success is hard work, resilience, and determination to venture further than ever before. CIT Bank is committed to serving TELACU scholars and their families by believing in them, giving them hope, and helping to guide them financially every step of the way. We have proudly supported these accomplished young people for many, many years and are continuously moved by their inspiring journeys. I am honored to introduce this year's TELACU Upward Bound Outstanding High School graduate. Heading into his first year at Cal State University, Fullerton, computer science major Samuel Parra is dreaming big and working hard to make his dreams come true. Samuel, bien hecho y felicidades.
The greatest resource in my life is my support system. My family, friends, and mentors have always motivated me to always keep moving forward. The TELACU Upward Bound program is a big part of this system. My grandfather came to this country to work as a bracero. So my parents grew up believing this country would offer our families opportunities to work hard and be successful. My grandpa always told me, Sam, do what I cannot do. By graduating from high school and heading into my first year of college, I'm honoring his hard work by making my own dreams come true. I want to be an example to other young people in my community that they can do this too. Thank you all for making this possible.
Thank you to tonight's presenting sponsor, Toyota, our Millennium partner, Adventist Health White Memorial, and our legacy partner, PepsiCo Foundation. We now recognize this evening's benefactors: Capital One, CIT Bank, Edison International, Purdue University Krannert School of Management, TELACU Industries, the Coca-Cola Company, and MUFG Union Bank.
TELACU's Millennium Partner, Adventist Health White Memorial, has been a treasure in our community for nearly 120 years. White Memorial is a nationally recognized teaching hospital and recipient of the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. the highest recognition for performance excellence that a U.S. organization can receive. Here is our dear friend, White Memorial President, John Raffu.
Thank you, David. It's great to be with you. Keeping our community healthy has been the mission of our hospital ever since it was founded by the Seventh-day Adventist Church back in 1913. While Hispanics comprise 40% of California's population and 90% of our hospital's patients are Hispanic, only 8% of the registered nurses in our state are Hispanic, bilingual, and bicultural. 18 years ago, White Memorial and TELACU took on this challenge, creating the Health Careers Program. This partnership provides the education, training, and financial support that young people from our own community need to become registered nurses. As a result, nearly 200 nurses have been empowered through this program to deliver competent, in-language, culturally sensitive care. We are proud to employ these TELACU nurses who go the extra mile. In fact, today, they comprise 1/3 of our nursing staff. This is a partnership where everyone wins. Young people embarking on rewarding careers, our patients being served by members of our own community, our hospital and TELACU as we successfully advance the well-being of the people we serve. Here's the story of a great hero on our team, a West Point graduate and former captain in the United States Army who is now a nurse manager at White Memorial's Intensive Care Unit. TELACU scholar, alumnus Wesley Willard.
Hello everyone, my name is Wesley Willard, registered nurse and manager of the Intensive Care Unit here at Adventist Health White Memorial. I'm a proud graduate of the Adventist Health White Memorial TELACU Health Careers Program. After graduating from West Point in 2003, I was deployed as a U.S. Army infantry officer during Operation Iraqi Freedom. While fighting on the front lines of that war, I witnessed self-sacrifice and true service. Upon my return from Iraq, I was the commander of the wounded warriors who were severely injured in Iraq and Afghanistan. And this is where I discovered my true calling and purpose in life, to serve my fellow man as a registered nurse. I am so grateful that TELACU and Adventist Health White Memorial were here for me when I returned home. Their health career program supported me to earn my nursing degree and achieve RN licensure, and immediately began my mission of serving my fellow community as an intensive care nurse at Adventist Health White Memorial.
Details matter. We know this to be true in banking, in life as professionals, and as lifelong champions of the American dream. Union Bank believes that your details matter. And because of this, we've marveled at the extraordinary accomplishments of TELACU scholars as their partner for more than 2 decades. We are proud supporters of this next generation of professionals who will act as stewards dedicated to guiding us into the future, a future that is bright, just, and fulfilled. Details especially matter for TELACU scholars like Elizabeth Sanchez, a former Marine Corps field radio operator. She's committed to changing the world as a future engineer and passionate STEM advocate.
I always knew I wanted to do well in school and go to college, but I didn't receive much encouragement from my school counselors. In my junior year of high school, I met a group of female Marines for the first time. They were each the embodiment of honor, courage, and commitment. I saw in them the strength of my mother and the brave women in my life. I saw the power of one in each of them, and I knew what I could become. I enlisted in the Marine Corps at 17 and learned so much after being deployed: efficiency, innovation, communication, and teamwork. I brought much of these skills back to jobs in my civilian life, but I just knew I was ready for more. The TELACU Veterans Upward Bound program has given me and so many others the opportunity to do just that. Their amazing team empowers veterans to see new possibilities at home. Veterans face difficult challenges adjusting to a new life, many struggling with PTSD and even suicide. I am so grateful for the vital support given by TELACU and its partners to serve veteran scholars like me. Because of you, I am empowered to continue building my dreams and to serve my communities at an even higher level.
The TELACU Education Foundation thanks our Chairman Circle sponsors: Amazon, Bank of America, Honda, Infoblox, SoCal Gas, Southwest Airlines, TELACU Construction Management, TELACU Residential Management, TELACU Weatherization Intercity Energy Systems, U.S. Bank, and Wells Fargo.
Ever since its establishment, TELACU has received the tremendous support of leaders from the public sector who work tirelessly to serve the communities we build together. To present this year's TELACU CREO Award, Michael and I are so deeply honored to introduce our great friend, the Mayor of the City of Los Angeles, a champion for all people throughout the region, the Honorable Eric Garcetti. Mayor?
Well, thank you, David, and it's a pleasure to be with all of you tonight and to join you in presenting the TELACU CREO Award, the I Believe Award, to a woman whose life and whose work define what it means to be a believer. The CREO Award recognizes individuals who are guided by a deep and abiding belief in all that their community can achieve. And it symbolizes how far we have come as one family, una familia, and how important it is to believe in each other and to always reach higher together. When I took office in 2013, I was driven by a core set of commitments to make Los Angeles a safer, more prosperous, more innovative, and more just and livable city for all Angelinos. We set out to do that by improving basic city services and strengthening working families, by opening pathways to the middle class and leading major initiatives to prepare Los Angeles for the future. In every chapter of this journey, I have been fortunate to call on friends, visionaries, leading lights of Los Angeles as partners in our work. And in this year of great crisis, tonight's honoree has proven not only an outstanding partner, but also a transformative leader. This is the story of a strong Latina from humble roots in our San Fernando Valley, rising through hard work and determination to serve at the highest levels of city government. It's the story of service and sacrifice, courage and commitment, and it is my privilege to help honor her tonight. So please join me in presenting the TELACU CREO Award to my friend and sister in service and the first Latina council president in our city council's 170-year history, the Honorable Nuri Martinez.
Hello, I am proud to accept TELACU's CREO I Believe Award. As a daughter of working class immigrant parents, the empowerment of minorities and women is a cause dear to my heart. I believe that one of the most effective ways to help our young people succeed and achieve the American dream is through education. And education should be a way to level the playing field for our children. No matter where you come from, an education will provide you with a path forward in life. The TELACU Education Foundation, transforming educational outcomes for first-generation students from the under-resourced communities, directly aligns with my work and my commitment to support low-income families and minorities, as well as their work to support women in breaking into traditionally male-dominated sectors. I believe that promoting inclusivity and diversity in all aspects of society lifts our communities up. We've seen how when we do not prioritize inclusivity, our country falters. With school closures and at-home learning, we've seen women forced to choose between their careers and caring for their families. Women have lost nearly 6 million jobs since March of 2020. So how do we fix that? More inclusive workplace policies is an issue that I have been pushing for on the City Council. We need affordable and accessible childcare, equal pay, flexible work hours, and paid family leave for starters. Good government is about recognizing an issue and addressing it head-on. In this City Council, we've addressed the issues facing our city, from women in the workplace, to hazard pay for grocery workers, to equitable access to vaccine. We must prioritize those who need it the most, to help those people who do not benefit from the status quo. These are many of the people that I serve, people of color living in under-resourced areas who were disproportionately impacted by COVID-19. The people who are now called essential workers, who have carried us through this pandemic, but who really were essential all along. There's still much more work to do and much more to fight for to make our city truly equitable. As the first Latina council president in the council's 170-year history, I hope to show every little girl throughout the city that no matter what you look like or where you came from, you can also achieve your dreams. As the first, you open the door for so many more to come after you. So no matter what the barriers may be, never stop fighting for your dreams. Thank you again, TELACU, for the I Believe Award.
Felicidades, Madama Presidenta, and thank you, Mr. Mayor.
The foundation thanks our major sponsors: Altamed, Comerica Bank, Community Commerce Bank, a TELACU company, Maravilla Foundation, South Coast Shingle Company, a TELACU company, and Verizon. And our trustees' circle sponsors: Adventist Health White Memorial, Capitol Hill Partners, SDG&E, State Farm, and the California State University Foundation.
At Edison, we are proud to help lead the transition to a clean energy future. We are even more proud to help support the next generation of leaders who will find innovative, affordable solutions to help deliver that future. That is why we are so pleased to support leaders like Juan Avila. Juan joined the Edison team as a telecom infrastructure intern. He has used his bachelor's degree in electrical engineering to stimulate many more great minds in STEM, and as co-president of the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers at Cal State LA. Energizing TELACU scholars like Juan Avila, that's what makes our light at the end of the tunnel that much brighter.
I was raised in the heart of East LA by my hardworking immigrant parents who came here to build a better life for me and my siblings. My parents always insisted that we reach our full potential. Because of their belief in me, I knew I could make my biggest dreams come true by pursuing an education. Though I struggled in my first year at Cal State LA, I surrounded myself with supporters and mentors who always challenged me to do better. Groups like Great Minds in STEM, Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, and of course, TELACU. Having TELACU on my team created a space for me to grow as an aspiring professional. I remember going to a conference and doing something I would never have usually done. I confidently introduced myself to an Edison recruiter. I returned home and applied to every Edison position I could find. My numerous applications eventually caught someone's eye. After an impromptu interview, I was offered my first ever internship. A year later, at a TELACU networking event, I ran into that Edison recruiter and thanked him because his advice had changed my life. So thank you to all the sponsors of the TELACU Education Foundation for your generosity. Thank you, Edison, for seeing my potential. And thank you to the TELACU team for traveling this path with me. I'm living my childhood dream, the dream my parents knew I could achieve, and it's all thanks to you. In middle school, I enrolled in a program called Computers for Youth. It was a program funded by Bill and Melinda Gates. They handed out computers to all the kids in the class and said, if your computer has an orange sticker, you get to keep that computer. And luckily, everyone's computer had an orange sticker. To bring this story full circle, I was recently hired by Microsoft. I can't wait to now be part of making opportunities like that happen for more young people in our community.
Hello, everyone. At Coca-Cola, our purpose is to refresh the world and make a difference. That's why we are proud to partner with TELACU to invest in the education of scholars like Ana Garcia Lima. Ana is an unstoppable force, a change agent, and one of this year's outstanding graduates. With your support, Ana continues to learn, grow, and build a bright future for herself and her family. Ana is a financial analyst at Raytheon Intelligence and Space, where she increases effective operations while making a difference on Earth and beyond. On behalf of the Coca-Cola Company, best wishes to you, Ana, and to all of this year's graduates.
I've always been interested in finance. When I was very young, my mom placed me in charge of collecting coupons for our grocery shopping. I remember being so organized and thoughtful, putting our coupons together because I was so excited to finally get to the register and see our totals go down. I remember once we went to the store and we saved $20 with coupons. All I could think of was we can do something else with these savings, maybe even get an ice cream. My parents always encouraged me to focus on school and not to worry about our finances. They told me that my full-time job was to get good grades and do well. In college, I took advantage of every opportunity that came in my way. And if one seemed to be out of my grasp, I did research and used my network to find an open door. I immersed myself in coursework, volunteerism, and activities such as the TELACU College Success Program. I was a recipient of a much-needed scholarship award given to hundreds of scholars like me. TELACU scholars share key goals. We seek to graduate from college, to become employed, to create change within our communities, and to give back to the people who gave their all for us. Thank you, TELACU, friends, and devoted sponsors, and especially Mom and Dad. You have been the hands to guide us, the strength that moves us forward, the belief that gives us hope, and the motivation that empowers our dreams. With all our hearts and one voice, we say thank you.
Thank you to all of our generous sponsors and to our amazing scholars who inspire the women and men of TELACU every day. In the year 1968, a year marred by enormous strife and tragic human loss in our world, a pioneering institution committed to service, empowerment, advancement, and the creation of self-sufficiency was born, TELACU, the East Los Angeles Community Union. The late Senator Robert F. Kennedy envisioned that his creation of community development corporations like TELACU would empower people in underserved communities to access the basic tools everyone needs to build a life at the highest possible level. A job that pays a living wage, a home that is safe and affordable, a loan to finance the dream of owning a small business, a new school in which a child can aspire to greatness, a scholarship to fund a higher education. Some of the important tools all people need to build their own American dream. Very soon after its establishment, TELACU's board of directors installed as the organization's president a man born and raised in the very heart of East Los Angeles, my dad, David C. Lizarraga. A man of great compassion and vision, David had begun his career as a skilled social worker and community organizer, empowering families in the public housing projects of East LA to manage their lives more effectively and have a more powerful voice in determining their own future. David's early work at TELACU flourished with his development of the TELACU model for community development, a pioneering strategy of social entrepreneurship in which businesses owned by TELACU produce the very life-empowering tools people need while simultaneously providing great financial viability to sustain TELACU as a perpetually self-sufficient institution. In the years that followed under David's leadership, TELACU found ever-increasing strategies to meet a double bottom line: profitability that is inseparable from positive, tangible social impact, catalyzing economic activity, and job creation in distressed communities. Coupled with the faith of TELACU's partners, associates, and friends, David's leadership led TELACU to become the largest community development corporation in America. And yet, for David, these contributions to our community were only the beginning. In 1983, discovering for himself the staggering college dropout rates of young Latinx scholars, David created what is without a doubt his most impactful and lasting legacy in service to our community, to our world, the TELACU Education Foundation. No single entity within TELACU's broad portfolio has done more to empower people to transform their own lives than the foundation David established 38 years ago. His tireless work to serve young people and U.S. veterans through expanding their educational opportunities has resulted in vast new possibilities for thousands of our fellow human beings. Bobby Kennedy once said, Some people see the world as it is and ask, why? I dream things that never were and ask, why not? My dad is a man who has never asked why. In fact, the only question he ever really asks is how? How can we do this together? How can we, as a fellowship of humanity, make this happen? How can we unleash the power of one? Now in his 80th year of life, his great work continues, and that fabulous head of hair looks as magnificent as ever. Pop, in celebration of your 80th birthday, and as a proud living symbol of the people you empower through your life's work, here is a special message from California's first ever Latino United States Senator, the Honorable Alex Padilla.
Hello, everyone, and a very happy 80th birthday to you, David. As Michael has so accurately shared, your work has transformed the lives of so many and built a better future for our greater community. We, like so many TELACU scholars, share a similar journey. We're the proud children of humble and hardworking immigrants. We're the products of Los Angeles public schools. We've been empowered through our ability to get a quality higher education. But most of all, we've come so far and had opportunities beyond our wildest dreams because we've been able to stand on the shoulders of giants. And it's because of giants and trailblazers like you that I now have the honor to serve all Californians as our state's first Latino United States Senator. So to you and to every sponsor of the TELACU Foundation, thank you for being giants for the TELACU scholars who will continue to build our community. Happy 80th birthday, David. May God bless you and your beautiful family.
Thank you, Senator Padilla, and may God bless you as well. Pops, the vastness of the positive impact of your life, those big shoulders you have allowed us to stand upon, makes it nearly impossible for us to offer a fitting token of our appreciation. But your name is so indelibly written in the history of our community that we thought we would take that simple reality one small step further. It is for this reason, in the spirit of love and gratitude for your life, and the dedicated work of your heart, mind, and hands, I am so pleased to announce tonight, on behalf of the TELACU Board of Directors, that our headquarters building at 5400 East Olympic Boulevard in East Los Angeles shall now and forever be named the Dr. David C. Lizarraga Building at TELACU Center. This building, in which you have spent so much of your life serving the community, is adorned with its iconic 3600 tile mosaic that you commissioned in 1983, entitled The Pride of Our Heritage. It tells the rich story of our community's past, present, and future. Your impact is a part of all those generations. And we now name this building in your honor, in gratitude for a life well lived, and as a symbol of the transforming power of all your contributions to our world. Happy birthday, Pops, and here's to many more.
My heart is full, and I hardly have enough words to express my gratitude to all of you for making this 37th annual Building the Dream Gala so special. So I will close tonight by defining the power of a single word: one. It all begins with one, an immigrant family that comes to this land. One, our TELACU scholars, each of them are the first in their families ever to attend or graduate from college. One, the first ever Latina president of the Los Angeles City Council. One, a United States Senator, the first ever Latino from California. One. But soon we find out we are not alone, and so we partner together to build a dream as one. It is the power of one that enabled us to come so far. It is our commitment to always being one that will empower our children to change the world.
What if it all depended on me? sit down and believe we can change the world. Together, we can change the world. Together, what kind of love can conquer disease and change the world? And change the world. What can I do to make poverty history and change the world? Change the world. Let me be the one to start a revolution. Let me sing my song to the people of the world, to the children of the world. It all begins with one, the power of one, joining the hundreds of millions of people believing in one, the power of one. Don't hang around, stand up or sit down and believe we can change the world. Together, we can change the world. Together, please don't close your eyes. Please don't turn away. And let our voices rise and put love on display and make a difference now. I believe you and me can make a difference now. It all begins with one, power of one, joining the hundreds of millions of people believing in one, power of one. Don't hang around, stand up or sit down and believe we can change the world. Together, we can change the world. Together, we can change the world. Together, it all begins with one. It all begins. You and me can make it. You and me can make it. You and me can make it better together. You and me can make it. You and me can make it. You and me can make it better together as one.
Thank you for joining us tonight at the TELACU Education Foundation's 37th Annual Building the Dream Virtual Gala, presented by Toyota. We look forward to celebrating with you in person next year. Good night.
Happy 80th birthday, Dr. Lizarga.
Muchas gracias, Mayor Garcetti.
Congratulations, TELACU scholars. Cheers.
Thank you, Toyota. Let's go places.
Happy birthday, Dr. Lizarraga.
Thank you for building our dreams.
Siempre vayamos juntos.
Thank you to all of our frontline TELACU nurses.
David, happy birthday y feliz cumpleaños.
Thank you for investing in us.
Congrats to all the 2021 TELACU scholars.
Felicidades to Council President Martinez.
Ama, Apa, muchas gracias.
We are changing the world.
Congratulations to the nurses and happy 80th birthday, David.
Thank you for your service, TELACU veterans.
Somos el futuro de la comunidad.
Congratulations, Nuri, and happy birthday, David.
TELACU scholars rock.
Congratulations, Dr. Lizarraga.
Thank you, PepsiCo, for believing in me.
Thank you for helping me reach my dreams. Semper Fi, TELACU veterans.
Muchas gracias, Nuri.
Thank you for all your support.
Union Bank congratulates the 2021 TELACU Scholars.
Happy birthday! Woo! Yeah! All right, Pops. Yay!